So about 17 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk took it upon himself to go to Twitter, which he does a lot these days, and make a poll. And by the way, before we even get into that, what a World Cup game we had. Look at these tweets here from Elon. He said, well done, France, evenly matched game. Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, unbelievable. Hats off to Messi, hats off to Argentina. Probably the best soccer game, period, I've personally seen, maybe ever, but definitely in a long time. So yeah, amazing World Cup. But with that being said, guys, let's go up here to the poll because, again, like Elon does all the time, he goes to Twitter, he makes polls, and he asks the world, millions of people, right, what he should do in certain scenarios. And in this case, look at this. He said, again, 17 hours ago, should I step down as the head of Twitter? Should I step down as the head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. And I actually didn't even vote. I might as well just say, what should I say, guys? Well, I can't even vote anymore. These are the final results, actually. We can see here some, a bunch of these replies. We're not going to get into that in this video. But just look at the results. Out of 17.5 million votes, 57.5% of them said, yes, step down from Twitter. 42.5% of them said, no, do not step down from Twitter. And honestly, I'm a bit indifferent. I don't know. Again, I didn't even vote for the poll, guys. But I would say I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know personally. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. But of course, I'd think if he steps down from Twitter, that'd be great for Tesla, right? That'd be a great thing for Tesla, which we will break down later in this video. We're going to see how Tesla stock is reacting. Actually, we're going to do that here in about a minute. So make sure you guys stick on throughout. So out of 17 million people, 60%, a little bit less than 60% think, so a pretty big majority there, think that he should be stepping down. But the thing is, guys, and from what we've been seeing, there's nobody that really wants to take over this role, or there's really not many people that are stepping up that would want to do that, at least from what I'm seeing. So we'll see. Of course, this is fresh news. Is he even going to step down? Is this a bunch of BS? I don't know. Is it Elon being Elon? We shall see. But, I mean, we have seen him do things, in the past where he does polls like these and he actually sticks to what the poll says. So, I mean, is he going to step down? I don't know. We will see, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And let's see how Tesla stock is reacting because, like you would imagine, Tesla stock should be going up, right? Oh, Elon's going to be stepping down from Twitter. He's going to go and focus way more on Tesla now, right? That's what people are speculating. Well, Tesla stock, guys, as you all can see, is down 2% on the day. And if we look earlier in the day, Tesla stock hit $145. So if I pull the intraday chart up, initially it looks like the stock spiked, right, in the morning, very early morning. This was about 7:30, 8 p.m. roughly on the East Coast, right? Big spike in the stock. It got to about $158, which it closed at $150 on Friday. So it ran up. It was up at 1.5% in the pre-market, but that did not last at all. And like we've been saying on the channel, guys, any little rally, it seems like, in these markets, whether it be, the overall markets, individual stocks, I've been seeing this a lot in individual stocks, any little rally gets eaten up like that. I mean, these rallies do not last. So Tesla had one of those rallies in the morning. It barely held into the open, and then once we did open, this thing ended up collapsing. We hit a fresh low of $145, and if you guys take a look here on the 4-hour chart, we're at a low here, and we're at this point now getting to the point where we were at, in August, July of 2020, September of 2020. We were in this 130, 140 range. That's where we are right now, guys, and we just fell under $150 today. That's not a good sign at all here for Tesla. And if we get the news that Elon is not going to step down from Twitter, it's going to be probably another blow to Tesla. I mean, I don't know. At this point, it's up in the air what's going to happen. I mean, with Elon, like we all know, nobody knows 100% what he's going to say next. It's tough. Honestly, guys, it's tough, and it's putting Tesla, the stock, it's putting it through the ringer. I mean, I guarantee you, if Elon never took over Twitter or never even bought, initiated a position back in April, if he never did this stuff, or was it in March, whatever, Tesla stock would probably be $200 a share. I mean, it would still be in a bear market 100%. I mean, in my opinion, it'd still be down a ton from all-time highs. But would it be at 145 bucks? There's no way. I think it'd be probably around 200, 210, maybe like 190. All right, maybe a little bit under 200. But would it be at 145 on its way down probably to 120s, lower hundreds? I don't think so. Elon has really put this company, with everything going on with Twitter, man, he has put this company through the ringer, and the shareholders have, suffered, and, they're probably pissed off. I'm not going to lie. And I've said this before, he's going after a lot of the people on the left. And you could arguably say he's playing politics way too hard right now on Twitter, which is, it's probably hurting his customer base with Tesla. I mean, a lot of the people that buy Teslas, they're doing it because of, new energy or, electric cars. They want to get rid of gas, right? They want to get rid of oil, so they're buying Teslas. Now, they might be like, oh, Elon's being a a-hole on Twitter. Oh, he's saying this, that. He's doing this, he's doing that. I don't agree with him. All right, I'm going to go buy something from a car from Volkswagen or an electric car from some other company. I don't know. Just saying, right? I mean, this is something that could be happening right now. So, but on the flip side, you can argue, Tesla sales still look pretty good. I mean, yes, they do look pretty good. They're still growing very heavily in China. I think they had a record month of November in China. So, yeah, they're still looking pretty solid, but there's a lot going on. We'll leave it at that for this video, guys. When it comes to Tesla, it is down now, again, under 150 bucks a share with no signs of a reversal in sight. So it's about 12:15 when I'm making this video on the East Coast, and we have the markets in general selling off as well. Not only is Tesla selling off again, we have the S&P 500 down 0.4%, the Russell's down 0.9% right now, and we have the NASDAQ down over 1%. Bad day for the NASDAQ as the Dow is down 0.1%. So not too bad for the Dow, but still, everything's down. And the crazy thing is, guys, the VIX is also down. The VIX is down 4% on the day. Let me pull that up. It is now at 2160, a little over 2160, and you all can see the VIX now has come down a little bit from this 26 point, actually a pretty decent amount. It hit 26 a couple of days ago, last week, and now it's, again, like I said, under 22. The VIX is down 16% in the past couple of days. And like I've said time and time again on the channel, guys, whenever the VIX gets down to this level where it's, 18, 19, 20, that is the lower end of this range over the past, the past 2.5, almost 3 years at this point. So keep that in mind. Not saying the VIX is going to spike up 30% tomorrow, but I'm saying we are at the lower end of the range, which, historically it's been a better time to be a bit cautious here. Maybe have some hedging in place, maybe some puts, maybe looking at some bear ETFs to make some short-term moves, although those are very risky and they're only meant to be held intraday, right? You're not supposed to hold like a leveraged ETF for a long time. That's not how they work. You're going to lose your butt if you do that. Trust me, guys, make sure you do some research. But yeah, the VIX is pretty low right now, and if we look at some other stocks, it's ugly out there. I mean, big tech today is not looking good at all. I mean, we looked at Tesla already. That's down. Apple is also down on the day, another 1.2%, and it looks like now we are slowly starting, not completely, but we're starting to get to the lower 130s, where we can see on this chart here, guys, on the 4-hour chart, 130, that was the low from the middle of June. We're probably going to take that out. By the looks of it, we're probably going to take out that level, as Apple just recently took the lows out from October. We can see here in November as well. Those lows are right around 135. We took those lows out. 129, 130 breaks. Man, this thing is going to be falling pretty aggressively. We have Meta down about 3% on the day. It looks like it is struggling to get out of 125 bucks a share. Yeah, I mean, that's been a point where we can see since the beginning of this month, pretty much all month here in December, it's been struggling at 120, 125, so it's failing at that point. We'll see now if it fails at the 180 SMA as well. Meta could really be setting up for a dump, probably under 100, maybe back towards that 90, 95 dollar level. So Meta's not looking too great. Let's see Amazon. Oh, Amazon's down another 3%. It's at $85 a share right now. And look at this, guys. It looks like the descending triangle is playing out. Does it not? We have lower highs being made. Plus, we had that support at about $86. And now look at where it's at. It is breaking under $86. We hit $85 today. That's a fresh low here on the 4-hour chart on Amazon. This could, I'm not saying for sure. Who knows what for sure is going to happen, guys. But this could get to the 70s. Do not be surprised if Amazon does at some point here in the short term get to the 70s per share. It is 100% in the cards. And if I pull up Google, Google's also down now, officially under $90 a share again. Not to a point where I'm loving it to buy a ton more. But if it does come down here from 89.80 towards the lower 80s, maybe under 80, for sure under 80, that's where I'm going to be looking to buy more Google. And last but not least, Microsoft, which is down 1.4% right now. Looks like it is fighting as we speak to hold the 180 SMA, which is right around $240. If it fails here, guys, I mean, I'll set my alert right now. Mark is at or below 240. If it does fall under that point, we are going to see, probably a shift in direction. We're not there yet, but at some point, if we do break 240, that's going to be a change of events, turn of events for the bulls. That would not be good. But you could also argue, hey, we hold 240, we break 245, we could end up getting a reversal, maybe back towards 255, 60. So I'm going to set my alert. Another alert, mark is at or above 245 on Microsoft. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And if you want some free stocks, you can get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000. All you got to do is use that link down below, deposit at least $100. And just like that, you get up to 20 stocks, again, each up to $2,000. And if you want 12 more stocks from Webull, a different platform, use that link down below, deposit any amount of money, and you get 12 stocks from Webull. Feel free to check out my Patreon as well if you want daily charts, call outs, exclusive content, more access to me. The Patreon's down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.